Nyugi's dabs. Nyugi's dabs. Divumdon Kwaza. Yo, it's like him.
Yeah.
Reece.
Chasing you.
Not chasing you, bro. Not chasing you. Not those words. Not those words. Because Reece would never chase me.
Yeah. It's cool if he did, man. Because he lost like 10 aura points there. With Flame, man, I just wish he does end up pushing some music from the tape, because I feel like there's such amazing songs, man.
Dope album.
He had West Side Boogie. People don't even know.
Bro.
People don't even know.
Dude, he had Dele Ali playing one of his songs
My
on
guy,
the story,
if
bro.
you just had to
Dele
run with
Ali.
that.
Dog.
Just run with that. Just pick up a phone and do a TikTok video.
Bro,
That's it.
he's just chilling with
That's
Flame,
it.
bruh. I think it's the... I see yak.
Before we get into deep, before we get blocked by other people, dog. I hear you. What's up, everybody, man? It's your boy, SWANK Franco, and welcome to the first episode of SWANK Sessions. Now, today, I got someone that is pretty amazing in the space that I'm in. You know, I think a lot of people look up to him. I think a lot of people also just say he's probably one of the craziest people in some comments. Sometimes I disagree with him, and sometimes I agree with him. I got my boy, Swisher.
Thank you.
Hello?
You good, bro?
I'm easy. Welcome to the first episode of SWANK Sessions.
Thank you for having me, bro. I'm excited to be here, and congratulations on your first one.
Thank you so much, man. I'm so glad that I have you as the first guest. You know, I think I was
course.
telling you that I was actually pretty nervous, you know.
Yeah.
Because I've never really been in the space.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just want to start it off blankly, you know. Where do you come from? Because I know you moved from somewhere, not too sure where. You came to Jozi, you know, obviously fulfilled the dream. And I heard apparently you're also a reactor before becoming this brand that you are right now.
Okay, so I am Ulandile Polani Kamalam. I come from a small town in the Eastern Cape called Queenstown. They've changed the name to Komani now, but you know, most people know it as Queenstown. I went to UFS in Bloem to study integrated organizational communication. As soon as I graduated in SWANK, which was 2023, late 2023 on the 7th of December, by the 9th of December, I was in Jozi, bro. And I knew that 11, Cookie Sports Team final,
Yeah.
Kukulo-5, Club Final, Beku Chase Williams, Beku Udugre Pa, Beku Loon MC Tick, you know, which were the finalists. And you know what? I can't miss this. I want this to be the first event I attend in Jozi before I actually go back to Queenstown. And I did that, and once I arrived in Jozi, bro, I saw the impact. I didn't know that I had people who actually watch my shit.
Your content,
you know, my content. And I realized as soon as I figured Jozi that, I have to be here because things are happening in Jozi, bro. So the move in Jozi for me was inevitable. I never thought about it. I knew as soon as I graduate, I am coming here to just relax, bro. And God just saved me, bro. Shout out to him as well.
No way. So was that always the plan to like do the hip hop thing, or what made you switch the journey? Because you studied, and then obviously you didn't study for like music and all of that, but you ended up doing this. Like what switched the journey?
I'd say that hip hop was always around me because even when I was like 12, I used to rap, and then in varsity, that's where I actually saw that hip-hop needed a person like me because there weren't really commentators, there weren't really people documenting the culture. I'd search Bangu Banu 25K and I wouldn't even know his name. Even Google wouldn't know his name. And I was like, no ways, bro. Like, they need to have people who plug people about these rappers who are coming up or Tato Soul. It was during that time, and while I was like during school, my second last year and my last year of school, I was like, I am starting content creation. I'm gonna be like an act, or I'm gonna be like a Swisher, you know?
And you can actually use that. You can actually use that as a Swisher.
Definitely. Swisher, you know?
Definitely.
And I went to classes writing down like where are they now, you know? While looking at the lecture she was teaching, but I still needed to do my work because I knew as soon as I graduate here, I'd be unemployed, I'd be jobless, but I wanted something that was for me, you know, which was like my brand, my YouTube, my Instagram, my TikTok, and thankfully I just kept on getting better at it.
So let me ask, did you have like family when you came this side, or was it just blindfolded, just coming to Jozi and just like figuring it out? Because I heard the Koalas actually did that, so it was just you know
just
what?
came.
We're gonna make this motion work. So was it the same with you?
It was the same with me. I don't
Nice.
have family in Jozi, bro. It was my first time in Jozi. I remember my friend even saying, "Yo, Swisher, you're so brave, bro, to do this, and just
Very.
this will probably take like 6 years, but still, like, really just go for it if you really want it." And I was like, "It's fine, even if it takes 20 years, I'll still know that I tried to do it, make it happen." And it took 2 years, bro. It took 2 years. Arrived,
Imagine, yeah.
and hey, things started aligning so much for me, bro, that I was like, if things could happen this fast for me, I just gotta pour into me more and more, bro. You know, yeah. So I just came here with a dream and a reality that I don't have as much followers, I don't have clout, but I'll leave you with something, bro. Can you?
No ways, and you did it, bro. Like honestly,
Thank
like
you,
you have
bro.
built this brand. You're not even working a 9 to 5, bro.
Yes,
you know what I'm
sir.
trying to say. So, do you see yourself ever like shying out from the space of hip hop? Like I saw you working out more now. You know, so congratulations for that. Actually,
Thank you.
You know, I'm also trying to start that journey. Hey, it's not easy.
Yeah.
It's not easy. I saw you've been doing the running thing.
Yes.
Would you ever like maybe direct your content to that?
I probably would, bro. I
think
think
so?
as you grow up, you find things that interest you and things that you want to just dive deeper into. And I feel like as a content creator, naturally, you just grow into other things. Hip hop will forever be in my blood, but I don't see myself forever, ever doing one thing, which is hip hop, bro. I could do other things, which is like sport. Because I genuinely have a passion for sport as well. But ndaziwa ngumntu owazi hip hop ngumculo nandoni. But I know eventually things are always gonna align, and I maybe go into super sport because that was my dream. In varsity, literally
before the hip hop.
before the hip hop. In varsity, for varsity games, I'd interview the players after the matches and the coaches, and I'd post on my Instagram, and those videos would do well. But I'd also do hip hop content, which was kind of like confusing because you're doing varsity stuff.
Yeah, true.
It wasn't
Makes
really
sense.
like set. And even when I came to Jozi the first time, bro, I went to UJ, bro, to kind of push the things that I was doing at UFS, like because I'd interview players after the matches there, and I wanted to do the same for UFS. And Mr. Maipa, who was the head of communications here at UJ, still is, by the way. He gave me an opportunity, and I did it, but I never really saw. They never really saw the value in me doing it, so they didn't take me seriously, which I understand because sometimes they don't see the value that you see in yourself, bro.
True, and
you
everything
shouldn't,
is with timing.
you know,
Everything's with
shouldn't take
timing.
it deep. But I actually was like, I will come back whenever we come back to this, and hopefully when we come back, it's like a bigger platform like Super Sport. Never know, bro.
Yeah. So, bro, just tell me more about your running, man. You know, you did say you would go into that type of content as well, but I just want to ask a question. You know, we've been losing a lot of soldiers in hip hop. You know, we've lost Ricky Rick, Bravo, you know, AKA, you know. But I want to talk more about Bravo and Ricky Rick, and on a sense of the whole suicide thing. You know, and it's very sad for our space. I just want to ask: do you think working out helps these artists? Do you think it will help artists like mentally to be like, you know what, maybe if I'm fit and whatever? Because I feel like most artists, they don't really take working out as serious as you do. You know, it's just a thing of like they just go to the gym, do APC. How important do you think working out is in terms of mental health within the culture?
I love that, bro. I feel like mental health is super important for your well-being, bro. And for me, running, I took it as a challenge for me because I was like, I want to do something I never usually do in a year. And I was kind of like overweight, which I didn't even see it. I didn't even peek it. No one was even telling me, yo, Swisher. I was just, you know, fooling. And I realized that running was kind of helping me because it was something difficult. And in order to actually beat the boundary, and I couldn't even do a 5K run. And then as soon as I did it, I was like, oh, okay, I could do a 10, you know, did a 10, I could do a 21, you know. So that kind of even falls into your content, into your passions.
Definitely.
If you want to do it more and harder, if you want to post one video, how about you post 2 in a day? Or maybe 3. You know, you keep on pushing in that, you know.
Push it, yeah.
So that push, that determination from running just went into my content as well. And I feel like even as artists, if you just work on your health, bro, it'll show in every endeavor of yours, even if it's music, even if it's like showing up, you feel confident, bro.
Yeah,
you
true.
know, without even forcing that confidence,
True.
because it just shows on your body.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, I honestly feel like working out should be definitely something these artists do. You know, it is a difficult space. You know, you get people that criticize you as much as I also criticize. You know, we also get our comments on TikTok, on Instagram.
I mean,
you know, you get people that love you, you get people that hate you. That's the game. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, but diving deep, not actually deep into it, but like, what do you actually do for your spare time? Because besides the hip hop and besides running, because we know that you do that. You're very passionate about it. You post it on statuses. But what do you do like in your spare time? Like, I'm just relaxing now, and I just outside of like people,
Outside
just
of
blocking the noise. Yeah.
Okay, outside of the working out, outside of the music, I am a person who just likes enjoying themselves and chilling, bro. Like, I get so many things where I have to attend. Like, even Thursday we were speaking like how many events that we have to attend. I like when I have a free day, not doing anything.
Yeah.
This polele, bro. But sometimes late, I just feel like I'm polling too much. I
You feel guilty.
I feel guilty.
You feel guilty. I feel the same. I feel the same.
I need to manage that thing of it's okay to rest. It's
True.
okay to chill. You've done enough work. Sometimes rest is also good recovery, you know.
Definitely.
For me, I watch series. I watch football. I love watching a lot of football. I love
Local or international?
international. I want to
International.
tap into local more, bro.
Yeah,
but
true.
Yeah, but
True, you
internationally,
should.
that's where I actually have my eyes on. I like reading. I want to even read more, but
Okay.
I could do more in terms of reading. I live a very boring life, and
You
I
seem
like boring. You know?
You seem like a simple guy. You
Very
know.
simple. I don't want things to actually clash with my routine,
Yeah,
bro. Like
yeah.
I am too like.
Yeah.
I don't want to do things that are like going to the club at 2 a.m. shit like that. That's not me. You know, my shit is I'm asleep by 10
Yeah.
p.m. Ndiyakhona, bro.
Yeah.
Yovuka ngo-8 and this is in the 7 hours.
Nah, Sush, I think you wake up earlier than that.
Yeah, I wake
I've
up
seen
early.
you at 6 posting, and I'm like, this
I wake
guy.
up early, yeah, I
and I'm
wake
like,
up
this
early.
guy out here waiting right now.
That's true,
Yeah,
bro.
no, I feel like it's a good thing, man. You know, because like, I feel like being disciplined is something a lot of people don't take seriously. You know, a lot of people ask us like, how do you get where you are? How did you? You know, I'm trying to say like, I'm still doing it. It's
We're
just
still
about
trying.
doing it. Right now, it's my first episode, and thanks once again for showing up,
Nice,
bro.
of course, bro.
You know, what I'm trying to say. Another question for you, bro, is do you ever see yourself doing a 9 to 5?
Yes.
No.
I do. I do.
Susha, no.
I actually do, bro. Like a 9 to 5 where I am deeply embedded in probably like a label.
Okay.
Or maybe I am embedded in. There's people who are presenters at Espresso, bro, who wake up at like 4 and have to be at a call from 5 to 9, which is not like 9 to 5, like 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. You know, I wouldn't necessarily call that a 9 to 5, but I don't see myself doing content forever, bro.
Yeah.
I see myself at a job eventually, because
Yeah. Something stable.
something stable, you know. As much as I'm building a brand,
Yeah.
I know this.
Something stable is needed.
It's needed,
Something
you
stable
know?
is needed. But do you think like a radio or whatever? Do you think that would be stable?
I think a radio. I think for me it would, because I already have a community of people, and it would just pull the people and the listeners into watching that radio station. So the thing I've built for myself is so healthy and so great that I'm not worried even if I don't get a 9 to 5, because I know my community are people who are always gonna just be watching and waiting for me to actually say something.
Yeah.
On the internet or whatever happened, or even my ideas are constantly flowing, bro.
Yeah.
But I do see a label or whatever just grabbing me and seeing the value in me and just putting me in a maybe 9 to 5 or something like that, and I wouldn't say no to it. I'd actually just welcome it, but never stop doing my stuff.
Yeah,
bro,
on the side.
because
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
as much as I'm doing
definitely.
it main now, I could do it on the side and it would still feel like main, you know, because of the experience I've been doing it and the work that has made it feel easy for me to just post, CapCut,
Yeah, just quick edits. Yeah.
and it's up, bro, you know.
Yeah.
So I probably would do a 9 to 5, bro, but right now
Okay.
I'm not looking at it. I am chilled at what I'm doing. I am happy. But if anyone is wanting to hire me,
Hire.
please, Bafita, I'm available.
We here.
Dog.
So yeah, man, me asking that question, I saw that you have a show now with Speedster. Congratulations on that, by the way.
Thank you.
I think it's definitely needed in the space in hip hop. I feel, you know what I'm trying to say. Do you, because like with that Speedster show, right? I feel like would you take it as a 9 to 5 as well, or is it just a thing of like, I'm doing this on the side, but I'm still doing my stuff?
Yeah, for me, it's like I'm an additional to the show. It's like showing face, but also knowing that you have to produce content. People are watching you, people are consuming you. They want to hear your thoughts, you know, regardless. For me, being there, it's an honor, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, it's like these people have done so much, and if I'm there as well, that means I'll do.
You're also adding.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
also adding. You're also
you know,
adding.
so there's no pressure for me there. I just love being there, but it's not my shit.
Yeah.
It's not my shit, bro. It's like
okay.
I'm not really. I am invested, but I wouldn't go and be as invested like on my stuff as I am to up to speed.
Because I know you still have the Swisher show.
I
Yes.
have my own content,
your own stuff on the
also
side
going.
as well. Yes.
But it's always good to actually yap on something and knowing that people are gonna listen to your yaps. That for me is like, okay. Even is on Mamela like episode 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
Is on Mamela na ku 10, and I'll just grow into that. Like, okay,
Yeah.
ku 10 maybe up to speed will kind of be like me dominating the show,
Yeah.
but I don't want that to be the case. But I kind of inevitably feel like it will
the
be.
Our generation is dominating right now,
You know,
and
so
that's just the truth.
That's just truth.
That's
bro.
just the truth.
You know, so I feel like I love being at up to speed, and I wouldn't even exchange it for anything because
That's
they're
beautiful,
also
man.
like giving me a platform, bro. You know, they've done a lot in the industry, and I want to do a lot too.
Okay. Okay, so how did it start? Like with the first episode, was it always in the works? Or was it something like a late night text from Speedster? Hey, bro, I got this plan right here. Like, how did it come about?
It was kind of like a late night text, bro. Like,
That's actually guesswork. I actually guessed
dude,
that.
you correct.
I know these people work at night, bro.
Hey, like,
People work at night. They here.
dude. And I got a text that's like, hey, yo, Swisher, it's Speedster here. And I'm like, what the hell? Shout out, Speedster, bro. How are you? Yeah, I'm good, bro. I actually I thought I was gonna get invited to 5FM for an
Of course,
interview.
'cause, what's that show again? 5 Report Nights?
Yeah,
Something like that.
I thought I was just
Oh,
gonna
you wanted to
be-
freestyle, bro?
I would. Like, come on, I'd kill ya. I'm not like Zinga who just is
No
scared
way
on
is he
that.
calling out my code, bro. There's no way he's calling out my code like that, dog. No.
Hey,
Take
man.
that back.
No, not even, bro. Like,
He explained himself, though.
what? Some people don't
explained
even
himself,
know that
man.
he used to rap, bro. Because
Yeah.
he should have. Anyways,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
That's not the. Speedster hits me up and he's like, yeah. I'm like, oh wow, you're starting a new podcast, and he wants me there and Fefla. And I was like, oh wow, this is interesting, dope. When are we shooting the first episode? We're shooting it on Saturday, and this text I got like on Thursday. Oh no, boo, this is like so
This is
soon.
now,
This
two-
is
two
like
days,
now.
yeah.
Hey, we're shooting pilot episode now. Come through. I was like, bet. I came through, bro, and I felt so comfortable already. I was like,
Yeah, I could see you didn't feel. you didn't look like you were.
Dude,
you know,
like-
not in your space. It wasn't like your natural habitat.
It was natural,
Yeah.
and I felt like this was a good platform. Fifla was also dope with the Mindset, Sony label, and Speedster's done this for years. So I was like, I don't feel any pressure here because I'm actually tapped in kind of the most than y'all, you know, but currently I want to be here at up to speed to keep people up to speed because that's kind of like the thing I do on my content, you know.
Because I see you do mention your Brady's, you do mention your baby Lowskis, you know, and we appreciate that.
Yeah,
you know,
as the UG.
Yeah, definitely, you know, because you know I vouch for them all the time, bro. You know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, but another question, man. Do you think there's money in hip hop? Like, do you think there's enough revenue in hip hop for all of us to eat? Because like I look at the gatekeeping, right? And I see some people, it's a thing of they saying gatekeeping is good to keep the good music in. And then some people are like, no, it's not good because music at the end of the day, it's about expressing yourself. So I just want to ask, like in terms of the revenue first, and then we'll go into the whole, is gatekeeping like a good thing or not? So do you think there's enough revenue?
I think in hip hop, bro, right now in terms of hip hop artists, I think only like the top 2% are eating, bro. as much, bro. Like they really like rich in terms of Questa, Casper,
Yes.
Reece, Blackie, Nasty.
Yes.
That's like the top 2%, top 5% if we being kind, bro. But the other 90 is kind of like struggling for gigs. And that's why I want to advocate for people to make their own shows, bro.
Yes.
To have your own show where you can have a person just who's a fan of you pay to be coming to the hip-hop event that is hosted by you as the artist, bro. Because honestly, there's not enough money in hip-hop, bro.
There's not.
You could go to different events in terms of a hip-hop event and a piano event, a neo-soul event. You feel the difference. Ku hip-hop event konda awunikwa nokutya, awunikwa ne complimentary drink, you know. But
it's like myself,
piano,
dog. I didn't even give you a drink when you came here, dog. It's tough, dog. It's tough.
Dog, never mind that. But ku piano, bro, like magnigi drinks and food, but you welcome about
Ukutya.
location ukutya khona na, like there's thought into this, bro. Like so
It's intentional.
It's intentional, bro. So there's like a little, if not any events in hip-hop that do that. I know Nasty C kind of does that. I know Blackie did it when he was signed to Universal. But, hey, bro, it's tough in hip-hop.
It really is. It really is. Now going back to the question of gatekeeping, do you think it's a good thing to let like certain music in? You know, and when I say certain music, I'm obviously talking about the UG. Should it be the new mainstream? Because I think you've seen the numbers are there, the people are there, they come out to shows. Brother Cooper hosted a show last year. Worst party ever. I think it was very successful.
It was dope.
People actually really pulled out, and I actually saw there that this community actually has a community that is together. So do you think that we should keep them where they are, or must we breed more Reece, more Touchline, more? Because I feel like that hip hop is getting boring now.
I think, bro, or Brother Cooper or Kill Brady or Baby Lowski have a formula in hip hop that the mainstream doesn't. And it would be unfair for us as mainstream people to just ignore it. You know? Because Brother Cooper right now has hits galore. Kill Brady has a community, has a cult that's similar to Reece's, bro. And you get people like Baby Lowski who are running songs of Volta 2 with Blackie 2, bro. Crazy songs that I don't think a Touchline could do a Volta 2. Can a Touchline do a Volta 2, bro?
Can't.
No, dog.
Can't.
You know, so we gotta allow these good niggas
We have to get our Playboy Cardi somewhere.
Bro.
We have to get our Playboy Cardi. You know, it's so experimental looking at USA, bro. Your Yeet and whatever. Because I'm feeling if Yeet was in South Africa, I don't think he would make it.
Yeah, same, yeah, bro.
He would have been a
He
Brady.
would been neglected.
He would have been
a Playboy
neglected.
Cardi who's been neglected by grannies.
Imagine.
By grannies, bro. So even in the States, they neglect niggas who make that sound that's kind of futuristic, that's kind of experimental.
Yeah, we need
so
that.
We need it, bro. We
need
can't
it.
gatekeep niggas who are talented, bro.
We can't.
No.
It has to stop.
Talent is there,
It
bro.
has to stop.
Come on. Because you get underground niggas like Based on Blood who are better than niggas who are
I saw
the
he actually
mainstream.
really tapped into Based on
Bro,
Blood lately.
he's kind of like my favorite UG.
No way.
Bro, UG artist, bro. So,
yeah. There's
I
always
am
something
really-
new. I think that's one thing I like about the UG. There's just always something new to experiment.
Lord, bro.
You know what I'm trying to say?
I was listening to an artist you suggested, Flamo.
Flamo.
I was like, dude,
Flamo's
this
amazing,
nigga,
man.
he even adds vernac into his shit.
Dude,
but
and the way he adds his vernac is just so beautiful, bro. I don't know if you tapped into Kenji as well.
not
Man,
KG.
crazy.
I know
Kenji's-
Da Vinci Melvin.
Oh,
you know Da Vinci
okay,
Melvin?
yeah.
I was like, these niggas are tough, bro.
The guys are tough.
You know, so
They need the player. And I think I guess we there to actually talk on such stuff, you know?
like niggas like Preacher are important as
Yes,
well.
Preacher's very important actually.
Too much.
Preacher is
much.
actually very, I think, most slept on.
Yeah,
I'd say most slept on because I can remember also just being a content creator. I also see him on my For You page, and I've tapped into the UG because of him, and I'm not gonna lie about it.
Me too. Based on Blood,
No
I
worries.
heard from Preacher. Yeah.
Shout out Preacher, man.
Shout
Shout
out
out Preacher
him,
one
bro.
time. Yeah, but also that. Do you think content creators are important for, and not just, I'm not saying like our type of content, because I feel like we're more of commentary than content creators. Content creators, I'm talking about your Ghost Rubies and your Bruce and your, invite like the New Gen show. Serves. You know what I'm trying to say. Do you think it's important for them to also feature like hip hop artists? Because I feel like they're the only ones right now that are bringing people like a Baby Days. They had a Baby Days there. They had a La Cabra. They had a Blue Papi. You know, it was very nice to see that because I feel like they're relating to us as the new generation. Do you think it's important to have them there?
I think it's dope because they have a platform that's big, or Bruce, or Siv, or Fargo. Fargo has an experience in rap as well, so you know that his questions are actually kind of coming from a rapper asking another rapper about rap shit, bro. I haven't really tapped into the new gen podcast to actually say that, yo, these guys are doing phenomenal work, you know. I haven't really watched a full episode. I touched on the Lucas Raps one. I enjoyed it because it was kind of like controversial as well.
Yeah.
But they're doing good work, bruh, because exposure is always nice for an artist who kind of has dipped, you know, or kind of needs a push, who's about to drop an album, like... So I saw La Cabra went there because he was gonna drop Mr. Bully.
Yeah, he's very serious with that.
Super serious, bro. So many interviews.
Like so many interviews. So like his documentary, the whole documentary for it. Like I'm just loving the way he's pushing. Like La Cabra, keep doing your thing.
Shout out to him.
Keep doing his thing, man. Like it's beautiful to see like people taking the craft serious. Because I think last year we were actually crying about artists not taking their craft serious. You know, people like Flame, they had an amazing tape. But I feel like they just did not take the...
Does Flame have a music video from Black and White? Is there a music video that he dropped from his album that has like 22 songs?
Ooh, good question.
That is even tough because he didn't even drop a music video for Black and White, bro.
That is... Brother, you actually tapped on something I didn't think about.
Flame Fit talked about he wants to force us, but this is the best album. It is the best album, but the work behind it, bro, like I wish it could show,
also,
bro.
Yeah, like you know, Flame is my boy, man. But it's
K1.
some things we just K1, like K1, bro. We always just have to take it back because like also just you speak about K. It's also crazy because like also just the work rates and just K1 is it's something on its own. But you know, with Flame, man, I just wish he does end up pushing some music from the tape because I feel like there's such amazing songs, man.
Dope album.
He had West Side Boogie. People don't even know.
Bro.
People don't even know.
Dude, he had Dele Ali playing one of his songs on the story,
if
bro.
you just had to
Dele
run with
Ali.
that.
Dog.
Just run with that. Just pick up a phone and do a TikTok video.
Bro,
That's
he's just chilling with
That's
Flame,
it.
bruh. I think it's the... I see yak.
Before we get in too deep, before we get plugged by other people, dog. Yeah, no, I hear you, man. You know, I also just want to take it back to hip hop now, back to us. How important do you think hip hop commentary is right now? Because I think we've also had this conversation, me and you, where we were like, hip hop was never as documented as it is
right
today.
Now, especially because of us, bro.
Yes.
Yo, it's so important, bro, because I could name so many niggas. There's a Brando on YouTube.
Ooh, love Brando. Love
Brando,
Brando, man.
you know?
Like, every time I just log into my PC and everything, he's the first video.
He's posting.
Every time. He's always
so
posting.
consistent, bro.
So consistent.
It reminds me of a Grim TV who came before.
Remember how Grim TV went crazy?
He used to inspire the fuck out of me. I was like, yo, this type of videos, I wish I could do something like Grim.
Right?
You know, so Grim, Brando, Preacher, Swanko. There's a lot of niggas. There's even like some old Moon, someone called Moon.
Oh, Moon. They call me Moon. Some call me Moon, something like that. Yeah.
You know, he also does reactions, which is like really dope, bro. There's so
I wish he
many
could
of us.
just be more consistent with his craft, bro. Consistency is very important, you know. Like I also talk to him. I think he also knows. It's one thing I always said to him, like just consistency,
bro.
That's all it is. I used to wake up in the morning, look at what new song, and I still do it till today. What new song is popping right now? What new song came out? React honestly, and then just do your cut and move on.
God,
you know what I'm trying to say?
It's simple, but other people don't see consistency as something that you need to do. It's like, I don't want you as a creator to always be saying, I'm sorry guys, I took a break, I'm coming back now. Dude, don't say welcome back.
Don't say welcome back. Carry on.
Dude, you should be here all the time, bro. You know, so I want content creators to take their craft very seriously. Even more seriously than artists, bro.
Also artists, no, I think not even,
you know?
I think also artists should take it important because if you look at Nasty C, the way he promoted Free, I personally didn't like Free.
Okay.
But I couldn't deny
the promotion.
It was everywhere. KFC billboards. It was literally, it was everywhere, man. You know what I'm trying to say? TikTok, it was there. Instagram, it was there. Free was just everywhere. And it was because of how he promoted it. You know what I'm trying to say? He also did like peace jobs. Things like that.
He was working at KFC.
We need that in the game.
We need it, bro. I wish we could get it, but hip hop niggas are
We need
just
to work,
too cool,
man.
bro.
We need to work.
They too cool to do interviews. Too cool. Too nonchalance is the name of the game now. But I don't know, bro. It will come back to bite you. That's all I can say, bro. Because you're not established enough to be nonchalant, bro.
True.
I want you to be like a baby days, bro.
Oof.
It's just pushing your.
That guy is so far,
bro.
That guy is so far, and I feel like South Africa's not pushing him, man.
Nah, I think he's even like given
I
up
think
on
he gave up. Yeah,
like,
he does add elements and whatever. Still South African, you know. But yeah, I think he's gone, man. I think he might just focus on his own motion. He deserves it, man.
He does.
Know, they've been criticizing him for the longest.
You know,
they have.
So I congrats on him as well for finding his own lane. Definitely. Sometimes you don't find your lane in South Africa. Yeah. Maybe it's somewhere else.
Somewhere else.
You know.
That is so true. That is so true. Also, you're just speaking on the whole fact of like, you know, rappers like not wanting to do interviews and whatever. You know, I was on a live with Aaron and Speedster, and he hit me with this one fact, and I won't lie, like I was shaky when he said this fact. Like, you don't know, what if I call up these people that you are mentioning, your Kilbrain and whatever, for interviews, and they're just not picking up phones? Have you ever experienced that as a
person who interviews?
Yeah. Like someone is just like, nah. Or someone is just like, nah, I'm too nonchalant, I can't
Let me think, bro. From the people that I've tried to reach out, I think I haven't received an artist who said, nah, I can't, or something like that, because they always want to come through.
Okay.
But there are times, I remember there's this time where I think he kind of didn't know me, but he just knew my work. Hey, Reece. Yeah, well, we were at a Java event, and Java is so professional with this team. Yeah, well. So there's a backstage of Queles, Java, backstage room for Reece, everyone who was part of that Java concert. Yeah, well. And I'm walking around backstage because I have a backstage pass, of course. I'm media. Did a Queles interview, did a Java interview. So now I'm going to like A Reece's back room, bro. Yo, dog. A Reece and nigga, dog.
It just has aura, man. Every time you just say it's just aura.
Dude, the aura is on another level. Yeah. So now I'm the novalo ngokundi kwi concert kas Java. No pun intended at all. So ndiya ke ngoku. So I'm going downstairs, bro, because his backstage room is downstairs. Yeah, bro. Yeah. And then I see him. It's him, Raquel, and I think his videographer. I'm not sure. I think it was Blue Swan or something.
Yeah.
Away I go to Reece, bro, and I'm like, shout out Reece, big fan, bro. He's like, thank you, bro. And I'm like, can I possibly get an interview? Just a quick one. He's like, nah, dude, I'm unfortunately not doing interviews right now. And I'm hurt, bro. Like,
hey, Reece.
Hey, Reece, bro. I'm like,
missing one from. I think it's the same. I think it's the same as missing one from Nasty C.
You know, but here's the story. It doesn't end. And I'm like, my ego is hurt and bruised. Yeah, I've been on okay, bro. I understand you. The pool making go nyugis dabs. Nyugis dabs. The vumdon kwaza. Yo, it's like him.
Yeah.
Reece.
Chasing you.
Yeah, not chasing you, bro. Not chasing you. Not those words. Not those words. Because Reece would never chase me.
Yeah. It's cool if he did, man. Because he lost like 10 aura points there.
So he's like, yo, you know, and I'm already up the stairs hurt, bro. You know, so when I'm interview, hey, bro, man, I didn't get an interview from Reece. And then the following day, I remember telling my friend Mo that, yo, bro, I got declined an interview by Reece, but dead ass, I promise you, he's gonna follow me on Instagram. I somehow know.
You just feel that, I just feel that.
Because I heard him call me, because he kind of regretted the fact that he said,
even called you by your name, like Swisher.
Not Swisher. He didn't know me, per se, like, but I think Raquel knew me because Raquel kind of had not an altercation, but like, there was conflict between Raquel and Tachi, you know, during that era.
And then you talked about
used to speak shit about Raquel. Nah, I never spoke shit about that, but I think they thought I was kind of like a Tachi or something, but they weren't familiar with my game, you know. I can because steps don't be yo ndive bangoReece man lo. Kanti ngena uhla kwezi steps nangenxa so ngikhweyile fethu yabo. And for money follow on the team more on the chill it doesn't follow shit. I think it's his way of saying hard if it
Oh, no, that was so genuine of him.
Punyi or something
That
like
was
that.
really genuine of
I was
him.
like, that's dope from Reece, bro. And then ever since then, I'd always get an interview from Reece, bro. Every time.
Since that day.
Yeah, every
Since
time
that
see
day.
outside, we had a Nick interview and it's always cool. Always, I'm like, this nigga's a genuine, bro. So much, bro. You know,
Man.
Reece. I go DT queer. Unfollow it and
yeah.
always forgive and quote. You know, cause a nigga interview. Unfollow it. I feel special now, and I think he's the only one who said queer to me. I remember who else said queer in person in like real life. My main said queer to me this other time at KFC. Ah man,
was it before really the whole?
Deep. It was after the mad, all the. It was like during the. It was during the
dropping of the new EP.
It was when. Oh man, it was. I think it was after Tony dropped that EP before this main EP. And I see my main at KFC. I'm like, oh, shout out, dog. Can I interview you? He's like, I'm not doing interviews right now. Oh, alright, calm. But I didn't really
like
hurt
rudely
me.
or just.
No, not really. Just not doing it. I'm like, oh, alright, it's calm. And then I moved on. So other artists won't give you interviews, and it's not really deep. You know?
And that's all. Don't look down on yourself.
So,
as well.
Sometimes like a person doesn't
one.
wanna get interviewed. Yeah, well. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so just in closing, man, you know, and I think this is an important question, especially in the game, man. What can a Swisher and SWANK or a Preacher, what can we do to create these spaces? Because as much as people say, you create these spaces on our own, let's create these spaces on our own, but don't you feel we need a foundation from a Casper, from a Zinger, from a... You know what I'm trying to say? Because I feel like foundation is very important. Because like I feel like we're doing this thing blindly. Like I think even you don't really have a mentor to run you through the game. You know, I wish I also had one. I was wishing for Scoop all my life, bro. I'm not even gonna lie.
Hey, man.
You know what I'm trying to say? So it's things like that. Like, how important is it for us to actually create these spaces right now? And do you think we need the foundation from the OGs or no?
I don't think we need the foundation, bro, right now, because I don't think they're willing to show us how to actually build stuff, bro. I know a nigga called Eagle Xander, 031 Studio, have an event in Pretoria where it's kind of like their own Cotton Fest coming soon, where they have Muchin, they have Words, they have hip-hop artists that they want to see, you know, and I like that because it's niggas who are young doing their own shit, you know, and making sure that the culture just is fed performances, because where will you see a Words performance or a Muchin performance?
True. I've
bro?
hardly seen Words,
Bro, so if you make your event and you have these niggas actually doing that shit, it's nice, bro. But I don't know, bro. I don't know if...
Because, like, how can we do it, man? Because as much as you said, there's no revenue. Like, as much as I do want to create these shows, like, where do we start?
Bro, you gotta get a mentor, as you said, someone who will actually teach you and show you the way, bro. But are these guys willing to actually teach you stuff?
That's also one question.
Are we willing to learn as UG?
Are we willing?
I don't know. I am willing, bro. If someone is willing to teach me stuff,
I also
bro.
am. I really am.
I am. I don't want a person to be intimidated by my youth and my knowledge and my drive and determination. I want to learn from a person who's done it before.
Yes.
You know? Sometimes it's hard for a person to actually teach younger niggas because now they feel like these younger niggas are gonna do it better than I did it. You know, so there's also ego, bro.
It's just they also
people,
greed in the
bro.
space. Also greed in the space,
bro.
yeah.
So the moving, how you move, you just gotta trust your ambition and also try to be experimental by doing your own show, bro. Because OG will honestly think of themselves first, just like a young nigga will always think of themselves first, bro. But if you can also just be comfortable in that, knowing that, okay, you're comfortable in the space of being a young nigga and an OG, but y'all can come together to do something even beyond that. I feel like that's where we can thrive, bro, because sometimes as a young nigga, you're moving through the world in a way that you're uncomfortable because on Mali, you don't feel safe.
Yeah.
You're just doing everything because you just wanna survival mode, bro. And if both of these characters could go beyond survival mode and actually thrive and feel comfortable in their bodies and their images and their financial states, I don't think there'd be anything stopping us from just collaborating, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like if you're moving in a survival mode, bro, it's gonna be difficult for other people to view as a person that they could learn from, because they'll feel like you just need things. You know, you need security, you need don't. How grand yengoku unemali zakho upholile umoja uyintwana encinci ubona bakho khona OG emoja igrand ikudala yazenzela into yazo. I feel like that's when y'all are kind of operating in the same wavelength.
Yeah.
And that's when there could be an exchange of ideas, you know. So exchanging ideas kind of comes with also proving that you are worth investing into.
True.
You know, worth collaborating with, bro, because sometimes you don't want to collaborate with a person because they still haven't done their stripes. They haven't
earned their stripe. Yes, I heard that. I hear that.
Them, you know?
I hear that.
So
I think I think we were talking as well, where you wanted to invite me for something, and I told you that I'm not ready or whatever, and I was like, I want to reach like a certain level. I can't remember what we were talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was like, I don't feel like I've reached a certain level. So I totally hear what you're saying, man.
So I think we've got to be good with each other and know that there's even beyond than this, bro. Sibe ku same frequency, singabi ngathi siyadingana. Xa singadinganiyo and we can collab on something that's both beneficial for us, I think that's when we can kind of like see eye to eye and work together, bro.
Definitely. Man, definitely, man. Thank you so much, bro. Like,
Thank
this
you,
was
Swank.
very informational.
Yes.
First episode, man, and I thank you for it, man. But also, just in closing, like the final closing is just, I think we just have to be those OGs now. We just have to be the ones that guide.
Now.
Yes, you know, even like as you said when you called out, they call me Moon, or some call me Moon. You know, I also gave him advice. I also tell him certain things. You know, we just have to be those people
niggas like
right
Totem.
now. You know, people that I wish I had right now. I think we can be for the next generation.
Yes.
So I think let's just continue doing our journey, man.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you so much for being on the first episode.
Thank you for having me, bro.
Thank you so much for the first episode, man. It's been a blessing. Thank you so much. I don't even know what to say. I'm just so nervous, man. Like, this is crazy,
You
bro.
did well.
Like, thank you so much. I hope I get more people. You know, I'm trying to say, I'm just excited right now. But yeah, man, it's your boy, Circle Frank. You know what it is. Thank you.
Thank you, my boy.
My G, that was
nice.
beautiful. That was
How you
beautiful.
feeling?
Thank you, dog. Really? Like, I thought I was gonna like stutter and shit. Cause things I know myself. Yo.
You did well.
Nah, shout out. Thank you so much, man. Thank you.